Hey guys, it's Emmanuel, your body code practitioner, chief healing officer of Inside Out. And happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a great day today. And still processing from yesterday. I had a session on myself. So for those of you who are watching me, I was doing a healing session on myself because healers need healing too, right? So I'm excited to see who I can help. Someone out here. If you can do me a small favor, if you can share this out from this group and just share this on your wall. I always say tag 2 people if you want to bless 2 people in your life, friends or family. You never know who's going to be blessed from this, and so it's kind of a beautiful thing. Like I said, I've had people like refer their sister that had a son who had drug addictions. There was sometimes an uncle who referred their daughter that referred a friend that was dealing with PTSD. So it's like kind of like you never know who this will somehow reach, and then someone will show up on this live here, and then you'll be blessed from it because you indirectly help them out. And I really believe that we're all like kind of spider webbed out, and that we're all connected in some way. And so I appreciate you guys for being on here. Hey Jennifer, hey Lucina, Lucy, hey Michelle. So we're going to be doing a healing really soon here. And again, if you guys can do me a favor, if you can share this on your wall, tag 2 people. Let's just get the word out about these healing sessions. I'm going to be doing them from Monday through Thursday until Todd tells me don't do it. No, actually, it was actually my idea, but Todd is in support of it. He says this is good. So typically, I don't do free sessions. I've kind of passed that mark, and I probably won't be taking sessions past December. So December, I'm going to be fully doing Inside Out. So you guys are getting sort of the last sessions that I'm doing until December. So you guys are all lucky here. But let's do this. Let's, if we can, let's invite some people on here. Maybe tag some people that you would like to, see this video footage. Now, here's what I want to share with you. Last time I made a video about kind of like the limitless pill. So if you've seen that movie, in regards to helping out with relationships, helping out with money, helping out with blocks, you'll be shocked at how much the body code can help you out. It's almost, again, I call it the self-development with speed, or the law of attraction on speed. And so a lot of people, unfortunately, they've been misinformed that the law of attraction is all you need. The problem with that is that if you don't match the frequency of what you like, then or what you desire, then obviously things start happening where you can't get to that point. And so people are frustrated. That's why people now are laughing about The Secret all the time, saying, yeah, that stuff doesn't work, whatever, think positive, or let me get a vision board and do these affirmations, but nothing is actually happening. That's because you're not matching the frequency of that object or that thing that you desire. And so that's what we can do here with the body code, is we can match you up with your frequency. I've helped people find their dream job to the point where I remember an older lady around maybe 65. She didn't want a really crazy job, but she wanted something for I think she wanted like $60,000 a year. She wanted 2 paid vacations. She was doing the interviews, and then I did a session on her, and literally within a few months, maybe like a month or 2, she actually got exactly $60,000 a year, 2 paid vacations. And she's like, cool, I wish I would have asked for something higher. Maybe I could have gotten 80 or 90,000, but it was all up to her belief. And then we worked on it, and I checked her percentage to see how much her body believed that she can attract this job into her life. And I forgot if it was like 30 or 40%, but we moved it to 100%. All of a sudden she got that interview, and then she got that job. And so I've done that thousands and thousands of times. It's like a common thing. It's like, oh, I want my dream job, or I like my dream. This is what my soulmate, these are the characteristics I would like them to have, or whatever. Just anything that they truly desire, make an affirmation statement, and then basically go from there. So, hey, Jessica, that's my love, my wife right there. Thank you so much for your support. All right, so hey, Camia, hey, Mary. Hey guys, so I want to do a session here. So again, the only qualification to do a session is to share this on your wall and tag 2 people. That's it. Once you do that, you qualify for a free session. And obviously, if you've had a session before, maybe let someone else volunteer. But hey, if there's no new people here, I don't mind working on someone that's had sessions before, and maybe we can have a powerful breakthrough. I'm really trying to just allow people to do sessions where if you're thinking about looking into Inside Out, then this is the best time. I don't want to like kind of make you guys all go crazy, but let's just say that the announcement that's going to be made on the webinar tonight is going to blow everything out of the water. I don't want to like spoil it for you guys, but let's just say, I'll just say this, that we're, I'm not going to say it, but just it's for practitioners. If you watch the webinar tonight, which I'll put the thing to, it's going to be different from every other webinar we've ever done, because once the finances part comes up, we're actually going to share what practitioners are going to make an Inside Out, and it'll blow everyone away of what everyone's making out in the marketplace. And we did this on purpose. We want to make practitioners go full-time a lot faster. I'll just say this, you get paid more than I got paid throughout my whole entire 6 years. And so we're doing something, we're going to set a whole new level where practitioners actually get paid for what they're worth. I don't want to spoil you how much it is. It will be announced tonight on Thursday's webinar. So in like this is like in 3 hours. So in 3 hours, it's going to be announced. So I'm going to go ahead and put that link down there, and you guys can sign up for free. And if you guys want to watch, we're going to try to keep it under 40 minutes. And that way you can kind of see what we're doing. Like, we're always trying to find more ways to pay the group of Inside Out more, like find more ways to bring more money in. So yeah, so hey, Jennifer, hey, Solidel, hey, Erwin, how's it going, guys? So let's do this. Let's anybody who'd like to volunteer, just comment shared. That means that you shared it on your wall, and you tag 2 people. So let's get started here. I'll give you guys 1 minute to go ahead and do that, and then go ahead and write shared, and then that'll qualify you for a free healing session. Okay, so let me see where I'm at here. Okay. All right. So let's see who would like to volunteer today. All right. Thanks, Erwin. Thanks for sharing, buddy. Erwin Cruz, Michelle Johansson. Okay. Who else? Anybody else want to volunteer, guys? All I ask again is just thanks, Erwin. Appreciate it. Erwin's a stud. Erwin's a stud over here. All right, so thanks, Jennifer, for sharing. Let's see. So we got Erwin, got Michelle Johansson. Anybody else want to, again, just share this on your wall, and then we will get you started. There's a Vanessa here, Vanessa Dominguez. Okay. All right. Anybody else? All right. How's everyone doing? Where are you guys dialing in from, by the way? Just go ahead and share where you're dialing in from here. We're about in about 20 seconds. Okay, yeah, Lucy, thank you for sharing again. Appreciate that. Okay. Hey, Betty, how's it going? Hey, Sharon. Sharon, if you want to do it too, again, just share this on your wall, tag 2 people, you're good to go. You can actually get a free session. So, Betty Wolf as well. Hey, Betty, if you want to share this on your wall and you want to get a free session, then tag 2 people. We'll wait 10 more seconds, guys, and then we'll get started here. Oh, Provo. Nice. Texas. Cool. Utah. Yeah, we live in Utah. It's cool when your wife supports you on your lives. That's when you know you found the right one. Just landed in NE. What is NE? New England, right? Hey, Don. Hey, welcome. Glad you guys are here. All right, guys. 4 more seconds. 4, 3. Anybody else want to say shared? Comment that you say shared, and then you can actually qualify for a free session here. Okay, so I think we have our 4 people here. So I'm just going to, let's go ahead and just take 10 seconds real quick. We'll just ask for some help in our mind, just to meditate, ask for help from higher self, universe, God. We'll just take 10 seconds real quick. And then I'm going to ask my higher self who I should work with here. And then we'll go from there, all right? Okay, Mary, Jennifer, okay. Okay, so let's see here. All right, who should we work with here? Would benefit the most at this moment right now? Okay. Yeah, so I'm actually getting a Irwin here. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, it's Irwin. Cool. All right, so everyone be happy for Irwin here. Give him an applause, a happy emoji, whatever you want to do there. But so Irwin, if you want to, I would love to invite you on here. I don't know if Irwin, if you're camera shy, but if not, I can add you on here and we can talk. You know, that way you and I can talk together. If you're kind of a shy person, it's okay. You can just type. Just go ahead and write down type if you just want to type, and then or if you say write down open if you're open to me talking to you in person. So let's everyone send some love to Irwin here. And I just need to get some. Hopefully, Irwin didn't leave. Irwin's like, I'm out of here, you know, and then he just missed his opportunity. That's not good. Camera shy. Okay, no worries. All right, Irwin. Hey, listen. So I'm excited to work with you, buddy. And let's do this. I'm gonna connect. First of all, how young are you, real quick? So I just need you to be really close to your phone. That way we can, keep the conversation going pretty quickly here. But yeah, tell me how young you are first. Are you like in your 30s? I feel like are you like in your 20s? I feel like you're in your 30s, but I could be wrong. Age can be very sensitive for man or woman, so... Oh, you're 44. Okay, cool. So 44. You look young because I see in that picture you look pretty young there. Anyway, so all right. So let's do this, Irwin. The first thing I usually typically like to do, kind of like the first half, is like, do you have any type of like pain, tension, tightness? If you can stand up real quick, just kind of move your neck around, move your shoulders, your lower back, hip area. Just kind of like stand up. There's always some area that you wouldn't mind somebody maybe your partner giving you a massage in that area. Where is that for you? Where do you feel that tension or tightness? Let's start off with some pain thing. We'll fix that in like a quick 5 minutes, and then we'll go into like what's the biggest block you have, like relationship, wealth, clarity of mission. What is it that's really holding you back? Okay, someone just told me that my answers are that my internet's kind of slow, or I'm not getting the response, and my wife just told me that. So if anyone, if my wife, babe, if you're watching, just go ahead and text me. Let me know if he responds quicker. That way we can kind of move faster here. Let me see. Yeah, so Irwin, if you can kind of move around, just check real quick, see what area do you feel tension, tightness, where is it for you? And then we'll get started here. We'll start the session. Pain. More the tinnitus I hear all the time. Okay, cool. So tinnitus, we can actually try to see if we can make a dent on that. Yeah, let's do it. That's kind of a little bit of a challenge there. And here's the crazy part is that, for example, this may take 1 or 2 sessions, 3 sessions, but let's just see if we can help you out with that. So how bad is it, your tinnitus, from a scale from 1 to 10? 10 being like really, really annoying, 1 just a little bit there. How bad is that ringing in your ear? What number would you give it? Let's just see if we can maybe make a little dent in it. Hey, Spencer, what's going on, buddy? There's Melissa Straka here. Hey, Kim, welcome. Glad you guys are here. Thanks for your support. If it takes too long, Irwin, to type, I may have to take out my guitar and just start playing for you guys. So, because otherwise there's this long, uncomfortable pause, Then my wife will come here and we'll sing together. Well, I'll just play for you guys. It's just what we do. She's a great backup vocalist. She's very pretty. So, hey, Megan, how's it going? Glad you're here. Melissa Strock said she would love that. Megan, you're pretty consistent on here. Let's see, Irwin, about 4 coming from the brain inner, about 2 coming from my right ear. Okay, so we'll just put like a 4. So 4, let's see, coming from the brain, like inner, and then 2 coming from the right ear. Okay, Yeah, so let's go ahead and connect real quick. So are there any imbalances that, let me just get this real quick. Are there any imbalances that we can release here to help out this tinnitus you have here? It's like 4 coming from the brain inner. You said 2 on the right ear. Body said yes, there's some imbalances here. So let's see what we find here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so what can we release here to really help that area out? Okay, there's something going on with, there's some type of misalignment here. Let's see what it says. Yeah, it's the skeleton. Let me just put this over here. Okay, so skeleton, the axial skeleton. Yeah, it's the skull. Okay, yeah, it's the middle ear bone. Is the left middle ear bone happy? No. It's right middle ear bone happy? No, it's not. So both middle ear bones. Okay, so what's causing this? Let's see. There's some toxin here. There's some toxic sound. Yeah, so there's some toxic sound energy in the body. So let me go ahead and release this one real quick. Let me see, toxic sound energy. So let's go and release this toxic. I'm going to say, is there an associated imbalance below that? No, is there something hidden? No, so let's go ahead and release this toxic sound energy here. Okay, so did we release this one? And body says yes. Okay, good. Are both middle ear bones happy? It's not yet. Okay, so let's see what else we find here. Okay, some type of energy. There's some reverberation here. Okay, so there's an emotional reverberation. So what this is, Erwin, is a kind of this ringing energy. This from the rain, low humming, you're right. Okay, so there's this kind of like ringing energy that's also affecting the bones there. Let me see what emotion this is real quick. Let me just double check that. Yeah, so it's lack of control. So maybe there could have been a moment in your life where you just go like, I wish I could change this about my situation, but I have no control over it. Okay, let me find out where this came from. And Erwin, if any memory kind of pops up in your mind where you're like, wait a minute, I remember why or what I wanted to change, but I felt like I had no control over it. Let me see where this comes from. Let's see, 44, 40, 44, 40, 30, 20. So it's more than 20, 20, 21, 22, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's around 27. So give or take a year, Erwin, 28, 26, but it's around 27. Anything ring a bell in your mind around Erwin where you're kind of like, I wish I could change this about my situation, but I have no control over it? Anything kind of ring a bell at that time? Maybe relationship, work-related, things like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove this lack of control here while we're waiting for your response there. I'm going to say, is there another emotional reverberation? No. Is it emotional reverberation? All right, let's see what this one is. Okay. There's some type of like ringing energy of bitterness. Yeah, so bitterness, where did this come from? Let's see, 44, 40, 30, 20, 10. So when you were younger, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, it's around 13. Yeah, so anyway, around 13, Erwin, I don't know if you've answered yet, I don't see your response yet, but around 13, there's also this kind of like not being happy about something. I can even check, so even before you tell me, I can even see where this came from. This is a school thing. Yeah, so I said, is this more of a home life thing? But I was like, no, it's more like a school thing. It's saying it's something to do with school. So if anything rings a bell, 13 could have been, who knows? I mean, there's a lot of things I could be bitter about at school at 13, but let's go ahead and remove this bitterness here for you. I'll say, is there another hidden emotional reverberation? Body says no. Is the left or the both middle ear bones happy now? There's still something left here. So we're just going to keep digging here. Let's see. Okay, there's some other energy here. Okay, there's something post-traumatic. Okay, there's also recovery interference. So what this is kind of like recover. Oh, my wife is talking to me. Hold on a second, guys. Let me see. Oh, it's freezing on your end. You might want to not use a Wi-Fi, love. Sorry, my wife's trying to help me out here. Okay, so there's a recovery interference. What this means is that something could be kind of like constant inflammation, chronic or reoccurring inflammation. or just something's not just healing properly. That's coming from both middle ear bones. So I'm going to say, is there an associated imbalance that's affecting the recovery interference energy? And your body said yes. So I'm going to keep digging here. Is there something below this recovery interference? Let's see what's kind of holding it back there. Let's see. Energies. Let's see what this is. Yeah, it's a miasm. So many of you may not know what a miasm is. This is really interesting. So a miasm is when somebody way up there in your generational family, were dealing with some type of illness and they were trying to fight it off. And as they were fighting off, it creates this warped energy in the body called a miasm. And that can get passed down from family member to family member. For some reason, this miasm is around your middle ear bone, so it's making it worse. It's actually adding to this recovery interference thing. So I'm going to see where does this miasm come from. It's from then it goes to his mother. Okay, and then it goes back to the father. Okay, so father, mother, father. Does this pattern continue like that? It does. So it's more than 3, 5, 10, less than 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So we're talking like 5 generations here. That means 5 generations ago. Technically, if the pattern is the same, that would be a male figure up there was dealing with some type of illness 5 generations ago. So I'm just going to go ahead and hold on a second here. Hey, I'm back. Sorry, guys. My little Siri came on. So anyway, so miasm, this is 5 generations. So we're just going to go ahead and release this miasm real quick. All right, let's release that one. Body says yes. Okay, now is there something else affecting the middle ear bones here? Body says no. So they happy. Yeah, we're just going to do a quick reset on the left middle ear bone, or a reset on the right middle ear bone. And, okay, so is it now reset? Body said yes. Okay, so reset both middle ear bones. Okay, so if you can, Erwin, if you're still there, let me know. Like, take a deep breath in real quick. And maybe you walk around. This is my little walk around thing. Walk around maybe like 8 or 9 steps, okay? And as you're walking around, let's go ahead and check that sound. That you said was like a 4 coming from the brain, 2 from the right ear. Let's see if the sound's a little bit lighter, or maybe it's less intense. Let's just kind of check on it. I mean, sometimes you could receive immediate results depending on your immune system, really. Like the 3 things for the immune system are if your diet, your sleep, and your stress. So if any of these are kind of compromised, this like stool, if you will, 3-legged stool, the immune system may take a little bit of time. It may take 2 hours from now. You're like, hey, wait a minute, I'm starting to hear less of that sound. Or maybe even the next day. 1 second. Okay. So anyway, so let's I don't know, Erwin, if you're still there. Let me know how you're doing over there. Take a deep breath. Again, I said walk around. And then let's see if it's changed the numbers a little bit. Again, you said it was like a 4 coming from the brain. You said 2 coming from the right ear. So I've never seen your style of muscle testing. Yeah, I'm a weird person like that. Yeah, it's okay, cool. Yeah, so Erwin, I'm glad you're there. Take a deep breath real quick. Walk around 10 steps, and then let's check the numbers. Let's see if it, check your ears. See if it's improved even a little bit. Let's just see where it's at. Yeah, so it's interesting, Megan, you asked that. I used to be very solid and kind of go no, and then is it yes? Then what happens is like, I don't know why, all of a sudden I started becoming like a Morse code kind of thing. And as soon as it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but I started doing it so quickly that all of a sudden, like I could do kind of like this, and I just kind of know when it's really strong, like my finger's very strong. But yeah, but it is the ring and ring method. I'm using the ring and ring, and I've done this for 6 years for so long, but now I just kind of like tap into it like this. And yeah, that was probably the worst explanation of my muscle testing, but yeah. And sometimes too, if you do work on yourself and you do a session on increasing your muscle intuition, like your muscle testing intuition, or increase your psychic abilities, I've seen flashes of the body code in my mind, like in my mind's eye. I'll see like emotional reverberation, a picture of it, and then I'm kind of like curious and skeptical. So I go there and I go, does it have anything to do with that? And I go there and it's right there. So, okay, cool. So it's now around 2.5 from the brain. Sweet, that's almost like close to half. So yeah, so 2.5 in the brain, and then 1.5 in the right ear. Great. And I'm just letting you know too, is that you may just wait maybe like 2 hours and check again. So put an alarm, Erwin, 2 hours from now, and see if it still keeps going down. I've seen people where like the next day they wake up and they're just like, whoa, I barely feel it anymore. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and let me check one more thing real quick, actually. Yeah, I have a feeling that I should go check one more thing. Yeah, is there something else that's still causing issues with this tinnitus symptoms you have? That's still a 2.5 in the brain area, right ear, and your body said yes. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Yeah, so there's some other misalignment here. Let's see what this is. Okay, it's something in the skeleton again. The axial skeleton. It's the vertebral column. It's the cervical vertebrae. So now we're in the neck area here. Okay, and let's see what's going on with this one here. Okay, it's not that. Okay, so it's part of the neck. Okay, so yeah, so it's the C2 here. Okay, so the C2 axis in the nose here, it can affect the auditory nerves here. Can also cause deafness, ear aches. So there's something going on with your neck. So I'm gonna see what's causing this to be imbalanced here. Let's see, some type of energies here. Okay, there's something post-traumatic. There's a physical emotional shock. So what a physical emotional shock is, it's kind of like Erwin, when like like when something happens to you and it's kind of like an emotional punch. That's what it is. I don't know when you got this. Let me see. 44, 40, 30, 20. So it's in your 20s. 20, 21, 22. 20, 21, 22. It's around 21. If there's anything that kind of runs through your mind, Erwin, where around 21, you kind of something kind of shocked you or surprised you. Could like maybe girlfriend broke up with you, job fired you, or someone said something to you that you're like, whoa, didn't know that was going to happen. That's usually what a physical emotional shock is. So I'm going to say, is there an associated imbalance below this physical emotional shock? Body says no. There's something hidden here. There's not. So, so let's just go ahead and release this physical emotional shock. Okay, is the C2 happy now? There's still something left here. So let's see what else we got here. Okay, some type of energy. Yeah, there's another reverberation here. Yeah, you have another emotional reverberation. So this is like a ringing energy in the body, like it's kind of like a bell ringing. Let me see what this one is. Okay, it's rejection, feeling rejected. Good times. All right, so where did this come from? Let's see, 44, 40, 30. It says in your 30s, 33, 1, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. It's around 36-ish. I don't know if there was something at 36 where you broke up with a ex-girlfriend, I think. Yeah, and anything to do with that, it does. Perfect. So that's a 21. Then the 36 rejection. Anything ring a bell at 36 where you felt rejected, or maybe you were pushing something away, like, no, I don't want to do that, or you were strongly pushing something, or you felt rejected. That was around 36. That's kind of recent. What is that? Is that 4, 8? It's like 8 years ago, 2012? 2012-ish, Erwin. I don't know if anything rings a bell with either feeling rejected or maybe you're rejecting. So let's go and remove this rejection here. Is there anything else affecting the C2 bone here in the neck there? Good. Now your body says no. Is there anything hidden here? No. C2 happy. Okay, good. So the C2 is happy now. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick reset, realignment of the bone, make sure it's perfectly aligned, functioning properly. Is the C2 happy there? Good. So now, Erwin, do me this last favor here. Go ahead and take a deep breath again, okay? Then go ahead and walk around a little bit, maybe those 8 or 9 steps, okay? And then let's check it again. Let's just see if it's moved. You never know. So the neck was causing issues with the auditory nerves and things like that. And remember the last time you mentioned it went down to 2.5 brain and 1.5 right ear. So just if you can, 36, you just moved out of the house. Got it, there we go. Anything to do with that at all? Okay, perfect, yeah. Is this you feeling rejected? No, you rejecting. Yeah, makes sense, moving out of the house. Okay, So perfect. So yeah, so go ahead and walk around real quick, Erwin, and we'll check again. Sometimes, like I said, I love it when it's immediate results, but I'm totally cool with like a day later. You give me some feedback and you're like, you're not going to believe this, and then I'm going to be like, what? You know, and then you'll tell me some good news, like you're doing a lot better, right? So, but yeah, so and just let everyone know here. Again, if you've ever thought about being an energy healer, or you've ever thought about being an emotion code practitioner like myself or body code, we're making the biggest announcement in energy healing history tonight at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Is that right? And I'm going to leave the link below. You want to hear about this because there's going to be one slide that you'll know when it comes, like kind of like what we're doing. We're going to really take care of our practitioners. Our goal at Inside Out Institute is we want to help practitioners go full-time within 6 months, like 6 months working from home full-time. Some people will be making literally a 6-figure income, which is what we deserve. I'm not like a money person. I'm more of like, if you're adding value to people, you deserve to make income. That's just how it is. And so I think it's very, very important. So brain sound is now about a 2. Okay, good. It went a little bit down. Same level of 1.5 to the right. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's, let me see. Make a note here. Brain is 2 and 1.5. Okay, great. Let's just go ahead and leave it there. Hey, Erwin, thank you so much for volunteering. And you might even feel this, Erwin. Let me know how you feel. Just ignore the pain that sound stuff. You might even feel just a little bit more lighter, more calmer, more relaxed. How do you feel over there, just in general? Some people are more sensitive than others. But there's this kind of, like for me at least, or for my wife, a lot of clients, they can sometimes feel this kind of relaxed, calmer feeling. And it's really cool. It's really what your body is doing is saying, thank goodness you released these emotional energies that have been there for a while. So it's almost like your body, this is what it feels like to have your body actually have relief. I know Lucy, she was sharing with me via email that the next day she just felt happier, more calmer. And it's a real thing. This is not all in your head. Let me tell you why it's not in your head. Because with this process, with this modality, it was meant for you. Yeah, feel some sense of relief. Great. With this modality, it's not a placebo effect because I work with children and I work with animals that are not present. You see, so when the kid starts changing in front of the father, yeah, they freak out. They're like, whoa, my son's different. He's getting better grades. He doesn't get mad as much. He's sleeping well. He doesn't have food aversions. When that happens, and I haven't met with him once, that's when you know it's very, very powerful. And then also, what else? And also with dogs too. I mean, how can you? I'll tell you a really cool, quick story before I get off here because I have to go do something else session wise. What's really, really cool is I remember there was this dog. I've shared this before with some people at Inside Out. There was this dog that was. I plan to have sexual relief for myself. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you want to contact my wife about that, which if anyone wants to write down there, it's schedulemyhealing@gmail.com. You can message her about that. And then, like I said, guys, I would totally not miss tonight's webinar. Tonight's webinar is going to be fantastic. And you don't want to miss out. Again, we're gonna do something very record-breaking tonight. My partner changed even though he didn't know I was having a session. Nice. Yeah, exactly. How can you plan that? So obviously there's different frequencies coming from you. And I know, Lucy, we worked a little bit on the, what's causing him to treat you a certain way. I think that's what we're working on, right? So if we remove certain things, you'll be surprised how much harmony can come in. That's my beautiful wife down there. She did the schedulemyhealing@gmail. Yeah, so what I wanted to share with you guys is I work with this dog, and this dog, I walked into my friend's place and they were watching hockey, and this little Chihuahua came up to me, and I was just like, oh, what happened to your dog? And it had a cast on, but like a really horribly wrapped cast. I was like, who did this horrible job? And it was like limping. It was really sad. And I was just like, what happened? It's like, oh, he fell off the bed. And now we had to put this cast on. So then I was like, can I work on your dog? And she's like, okay. Like, she didn't know that I can work on like animals. I said, yeah, you're the owner, right? I have permission, right? She's like, yeah. So then I started working on the dog. It's so cool. As I was working on the dog started sleeping. Like, it like went to like its sleep place and started taking a nap. Well, you'll notice when you're healing too, the best time to heal is when you're asleep. So like if you take a nap after healing, it's very powerful because you're like accelerated healing. But anyway, the dog was there, and all I said was this. I said, you probably have an inflammation energy in there. I assumed I just kind of had this intuition hit, and you probably have a physical trauma because like it hurt, like he fell. And there's usually inflammation around it. So I said, do you have physical trauma? And body said, yes. So I removed that. I said, do you have inflammation energy in that area? Body said, yes. I'm like, are there any emotions that you felt after you found out that you couldn't move your leg? And it was like nervousness, it was fear, it was panic, it was shock. So I was removing all of those while I was sleeping. It literally, guys, I kid you not, it literally got up and started walking. It wasn't limping anymore. It literally was walking normally. And everyone freaked out in the whole entire building there because they were all watching the hockey game, and it purposely walked in front of everybody, and everyone just stopped watching the game, and they all looked at the dog. They're like, why is the dog walking normally? And they're like, oh, Emmanuel worked on the dog just like 5 minutes ago. Literally, that was the coolest thing. Just to prove, again, obviously I wasn't talking to the dog. It's not a placebo effect. I was literally removing energies via proxy from him. I was like pretty close to him. And I saw the results right away. They were all really so happy. So it's kind of a neat story to just show you, like, we're actually removing energies from people's body. We're not just talking and like you're like, oh, I hope this is working. It has nothing to do with that. Even though placebo effect does have a positive effect, there are actual energies being removed. So with that, hopefully you guys enjoyed that story. And I need to get to do some work here before I go into other phone calls. So I'm excited. I'm going to Jessica, if you can do me a favor, if you can write down on the comment section www.2020recoverymanual, manual, so 2020recoverymanual.com. Or if anyone wants to write that down there, that's where you can see the webinar for tonight, where we make the big announcement at 5 p.m. You don't want to miss this. Trust me, practitioners from now on, today on, they're going to be knocking on our doors like crazy, saying, "Let me in inside out," because what we're gonna be doing to change your practitioner's lifestyle is unbelievable. It's never been heard of. It's unprecedented. No one's ever done it, and we came up we had to do like a 3-hour session with corporate, and we were just talking about what we're doing to make sure that we can give an amazing lifestyle to the energy healer who deserves it. You know, he or she deserves to have an amazing lifestyle as long as they're providing amazing service to clients. And so, you're welcome, Erwin. I look forward to it. Thanks, Lucy. I appreciate that. Jared, if anyone has any questions at all or anything like that, please either message Inside Out, because I check those messages because I'm part of admin now, or you can email my wife at schedulemyhealing@gmail.com. Her or myself will respond back to you. So with that, I love you guys. Please share this on your wall. Share this anywhere you can. Let's get this word out there. I want to help heal more people and help people out, people like Erwin. And we will be in touch soon. And Erwin, make sure you drink lots of water. And if you need to take a nap, take a nap. Stay away from negative people. And keep me updated. For sure, either message us or email us. Let us know how you're doing tomorrow. Maybe your symptoms even go lower. It really wouldn't be a big surprise. So love you guys. Thank you guys so much for being on here. Thank you so much for sharing. I know your blessings will come back to you. And I look forward to seeing you guys on Monday. Take care. Bye-bye.